Hi, everyone.
Oh,
Welcome to the Fabled 42 channel. My name is Anne, and this is Crypt Creatures. Eric's laugh is contagious. So yeah, welcome. This is a 5e homebrew campaign by moi. Horror-themed, kinda. But my name is Anne. You can find me on Dusty Wings Illustration on Instagram. Otherwise, Ekans the BP for all of your animal content. And yeah, that's me. So let's go around and introduce ourselves, please.
Hey y'all, I'm GW. You can find me online and things and here. To you, Chris.
well, there you go. I'm Chris. You know me better as Avaran, and you can find me on Twitch as and also PlayStation Network as Agent Fox 5, as well as Instagram as the real Chris S. It's my honor to then pass it off to Eric.
Wait, what happened to Dutch? Oh, what's up? I'm Eric Bra. You can find me, I don't know, all kinds of places. Erafio, Eric Bra, all of those things. I'm in games and things and do stuff and whatever. Okay, we're done.
Wow, okay. So, yeah, where did we leave off in the story? My gosh, a lot has happened in that game.
That's kind of like
I came back
You
and
did!
vaporized people.
Yes, there was
best
a huge
entrance
beam
to the
of
room
light.
ever.
It really freaking was.
What is it about Chris's entering really well? Whether it's Hemsworth or Snyder, it's just got to be amazing.
Yes, it is pretty amazing how we do that kind of thing, isn't it?
Entrance by beam and lightning.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Avran did return with no memory of where he's been the last few days. In the middle of this giant party festival, kind of eclipse festival event that is normally hosted by Diggy. And they were able to narrowly escape getting caught by the guards that appeared to investigate the situation. They appeared in one of Diggy's many homes on the other side of town in a more residential, quiet area with just Citri and the rest of the crew. And at that point, Avran made his wish using the wishing spell at the cost of losing one of his hands, which was then pretty swiftly replaced with a pretty fancy alchemy one. But the wish was to find out the location of the final turret, which they discovered as a team that it is actually not a huge pillar of any sort, but a really small trinket hidden in what appears to be a coffin somewhere in the islands in the southern part of the hemisphere. Where exactly? Unsure, but Avran is filled with visions of images and snippets and things of where it could possibly be. But yeah, I say the wish paid off, and the rest of the team is still kind of hunkered down in this area, trying to decide what their next move is. But before they were able to even relax at all, they did get a call from Toddle, who during the call was kidnapped by what appears to be guards, while Toddle was kind of sitting and chilling and doing some research about where the location of the library may be. And that is where we left off. So I would say, Avran, you have a brand new hand.
It's all sparkly.
Yeah. Citri is currently sitting next to you, Avaran. It looks like Kalzarath is still working with the little short, grumpy old man working on, I guess, replacing his eye. And he's gonna probably stay there and do that while you guys are chilling. So, what do you guys plan to do next?
God, I hope it's rescore.
There's
a party!
Well, I'm sorry to crash the party and take us away from that, but...
Oh, best entrance ever. Loved it. It's not that. It's that, I don't know, whatever happened afterwards. Not so much.
Yeah, it seemed like almost as if all of the I think it was demons that we saw there. It's like they could almost zero in on my location. And I'm glad that we could get out of there quickly, but gosh, I hope they haven't found Tottle.
Chanel! Oh, wait, where's Chanel? Citri! Check him for trackers or something, maybe.
Yeah, she's gonna cast a spell then for that. Hang on a moment.
Do I have to put my arms up or?
Oh, you're gonna get felt up, that's for sure.
She does rest both hands on top of your shoulders. And the spell is successful. Hold on a second.
And your butt lights up.
all of your orifices glowing. Wow.
Just like the end of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, it was Chanel there, not Citri. I'm sorry. Yeah, Chanel
Where the
stands
fuck
up.
is Citri?
She
She's
stayed
still-
behind, I think.
Yeah, she's still over there
Got us
where
through
all
the
the
portal,
chaos.
I know that.
Mhm.
Yeah. She stands up. I don't see anything here from demons. It looks like there seems to be some sort of tracking device, though. Here. And she points right in the center of your chest, Avaran.
Are you saying it's inside me?
I don't know. Are you wearing anything?
Well, I have my armor and I have an amulet um and I have just my clothes underneath.
A pacemaker.
Brenna walks over, wagging her tail, and it looks like she's trying to speak, but no one can understand her.
If only I had speak with animals. I would point out that the person who's rather silent in the corner, Dutch. Can you tell me exactly what Brenna is saying here?
Dutch is gonna cast Speak with Animals. I'm not gonna even roll for it. And relays what Brenna says, and Brenna does say that it seems to be a druid spell of some kind.
Oh, I see. So the druids cast a spell on me, and now the demons can track it?
Well, that's where you were, right? With the druids. The druid king is what she says. What Dutch relays.
Relayed back and forth. I guess he could have cast Speak with Animals on me. um, we were with the druids. We met them in the mountains, but we parted ways with them. And I mean, unless the king of the druids, what was his name, Koa, unless he cast it on me when we were in the other plane, I wasn't aware of anything being cast on me.
Well, that's where you were the last few days. You were with him.
I was.
That's where I sent you, I think. Right?
I have no memory of it.
Huh.
Sorry, scent?
And at that, Chanel's gonna walk over to the window, and she's gonna kind of pull open the curtain. You guys, there's a lot of guards outside right now. I see 8. They seem to be checking the homes.
All right. First off, it's pretty clear that they're looking for who they think are going to be part of the Hellraisers. They're looking for Tottle, they're looking for Calamity, they're looking for me. Dutch, they wouldn't necessarily know who you are or what you look like. So I think you might be able to get out of here unharmed, maybe even scout ahead, go and try and find the library that Tottle was at, see if you can find out anything about who may have taken Tottle and where they've taken him.
On it. And he does. He kind of like keeps the suit, sort of like straightens it out on his shoulders, and he walks out the door. And he's gonna go look. But he's gonna actually pause outside and at the window gesture towards Chanel that it seems to be okay. The guards are going to try to do a couple of checks here. Hang on. Damn. They're all like 19, 20, 18.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But wait, let me pull up Dutch's sheet. Let me see if he can counter with anything.
Of all
Chanel's
times
watching
for Anne to
closely.
roll well.
I know, fuck. Chanel's watching closely though. She has a spell prepared. Yeah, so it's hard to hear through the window, but it looks like 3 of the guards are talking to Dutch right now. Chanel kind of ducks a little bit, so she's a little less seen. And it looks like he's going to try to persuade them that he's nobody.
I could just hear Nate doing it too.
I know.
Hey, I'm just trying to go out, get a drink, have a good time, man.
I heard the party's getting crazy right now. I want to go see.
I heard the cops are there and they're shutting it down.
Okay, he seems to persuade 2 of them. One of them is still cautious. And at that guard is a tiefling guard. And it's an all purple tiefling. He's gonna walk up to the house and he's gonna knock on the door. Does anyone answer?
I motion to Calamity to just kind of like have him join me, and I'm going to very quietly get in a closet.
Sounds good.
I join. I hop in that closet so quick.
Okay.
Fine. I mean, they know. I probably know them, right?
This guard, not particularly. No.
Oh, so I'm closeting too. Interesting. Why not?
Are we all hiding in the closet?
I'm like, what do we do here? All right, I'll tell you what. They go and hide in the closet, and I'll go answer the door.
Okay, and then Chanel's gonna stand behind you. And the guard is gonna be standing there. It's a young tiefling. He seems to be dressed pretty well. Looks like he has a cloak over his armor that he's wearing. He is going to do a perception check, which failed.
What are you looking for? What's wrong? What's going on? We just opened the door.
Yeah, he's like kind of peeking over your shoulder.
Can I help you? Diggy, you know. Oh, you probably don't. Well, anyway, I'm well known here in town. How's the bear? Say hello to your mother for me. What's going on?
Just scoping things out. Have you heard what's happened at the concert?
Oh, I heard there was some kind of craziness. Heard it was the greatest entrance to a party ever. It was the best.
And he is looking at what you're wearing, and you seem to be like dressed to the nines. Were you there earlier?
Tuesday? Is this Thursday? Which day is this? Oh, I mean, I have to look perfect every day, so there you go. What right do you think you have strolling into my one of my houses? I have so many.
One of my houses. Roll a persuasion check, please.
I really should have given him a lot better stats than that. It's a 3. I have not persuaded him at all. Oh,
okay.
Wait, hold on. I do have one of your gifty gifts to re-roll it. So I will do that.
There you go.
Please give me a better roll.
Do
a
it,
16.
Ooh, okay. That succeeds against him.
Cool, I'll check that little thingy off.
Yeah. And he's gonna ask if he can take a look around inside.
Look around? You can see this is really my small place, but sure, whatever, take a look. And then as he comes in, I'll sort of back up. I'm assuming the closet they went into is probably nearby, so I'll sort of like, back up to it, like, and, wait.
DM, what do we see in the closet?
You can't see
Bodies.
shit, but you can hear the conversation happening. I would say you're only like 20 feet away from the door.
To be fair, I have dark vision.
Through a door?
No, I'm saying like seeing in the closet.
Oh. I don't know, whatever Diggy stores in there. Probably some additional suits and cloaks and things like that.
I'm going to pull a cloak over Calamity and I, so that should someone open the door, they'll not see us.
Oh god, please tell me that this cloak is not leather with stains.
Oh, sweaty
Only
leather cloak.
you could tell us that.
Don't, you know what? You keep I don't know.
I finish in the appropriate places, thank you.
Hey, Chanel gets things dry clean. She handles shit okay. Anyway, he is going to kind of pace around a little bit. He's gonna kind of just peek into every room. He isn't particularly looking in or under, like looking very hard. He is gonna cast a spell though.
Do I see this spell being cast through like the little slits in the closet?
Probably because he does have to make a hand gesture for it.
Counterspell.
Counterspell?
Regular 3rd level.
Okay. It's a detect magic spell, but
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know that. I just don't want to be perceived.
I'll use dispel magic.
oh yeah? Oh, okay. Shit.
And hold on, I just got it when we leveled up, so. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level, so you only got to get a 13 to beat it.
Okay.
Well, no.
The counterspell probably diffused it, I think, already.
Oh.
Yeah, the counterspell
Well, never
is a
mind.
reaction thing. A dispel magic thing is an actual like, you have to do it
Yes.
after he casts it. So it's like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
but yeah, I nerf it.
And he's a little curious why it didn't work. He's
Something wrong? I have other things to do. Have you seen her? She's beautiful, right? Yeah, can you leave? We need time, okay?
I love the way you worded that. I have other things to do. Can you see her?
And yeah, he actually hold on.
Chanel's hot. What are you talking about?
I did make her really hot. Okay, yeah, he gets a little nervous and he's annoyed, but he does walk out of the house and leaves.
Thank you.
Slams the door shut behind him. Nice work, y'all.
Just leave.
And then Chanel puts the knife back in her sheath
Nice.
under her dress. She's like, I'm glad it didn't come to that.
Awesome.
Oh, me too. It would have been messy. I've seen you work.
The sound of the door slamming, I slowly open the door to the closet that we're in and step out.
Do
Wow.
we know that they've definitely walked away from the area? They're not trying to play coy and.
Chanel's gonna go look through the little peephole in your door, and he does seem to place something right on the front of the door. It looks like a jewel of some kind before he leaves. And she's gonna wait until he's a block away or so, and she's gonna open the door and take the jewel and crush it in her hands. Seems to be some sort of spell, but it's concealed, so she doesn't really know what it would be doing.
Stupid guards.
He says with him right on the other side of the door.
No, he left. He walked
Yeah,
away and then she grabbed the jewel and smashed it.
Oh, okay.
And
I misheard.
I just suddenly say, defund the city guards.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh? Nothing.
Who?
Well, I don't know.
We have to be careful, everyone.
All right, so I don't know this city at all. I literally just got here tonight. So, which way are we going?
I honestly do need a refresher as to where exactly we were planning on going. Because right now we were sending. Dutch was supposed to be going to scout, but
He's
caught
scouting
outside,
ahead.
And
I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming we're all worried about Tuttle since we heard that kind of scuffle at the end of last game. And we know that Tuttle was not yet at the library. Do we know where Tuttle would be in between that? Would we know?
The last you saw of Toddle was going the opposite direction in the kind of shopping district area. That's the last you've seen him.
Well, Diggy, I think maybe we should try to start at the shopping areas to see if maybe there was any kind of incident, and we could try to find Tuttle that way.
Sure, sure. I'm still disgusted that you'd miss my party to shop, but whatever. Let's go.
But you see,
I was really excited, but I guess shit just kind of hit the fan.
Sure did. Although it was a great entrance, you are a little freaky, Avram.
well, I wish I could say that I knew how to make that entrance or where I was entering from, but your guess is as good as mine. Um, Diggy, or Chanel, whoever, do you know anyone in the shopping district that might sell fine weapons or armor?
Oh, just about everyone. I have someone in mind.
All right, I might want to pay them a visit, because if this fight's gonna get any more intense than it's already been, we need to arm up.
Overran.
Is Averin in disguise right now? I can't remember.
I'm literally just wearing what I normally wear.
Shit,
I,
okay.
I
Plus
got here
the
from
new
wherever I
arm.
was. Plus, yeah. Well, how much of my arm was it? Was it just at the wrist?
At
Was
the
it...
wrist.
Okay.
Nice.
And I might want to get a nice leather glove to cover this hand, not draw too much attention to it.
Overran. I have a question. So you know when someone was pointing at your chest because they felt like something magic from there. Do you think it was your tattoo?
And I'm just kind of, surprised at that, and I'd kind of forgotten that we had the tattoos, or Avaran had forgotten. I wonder, because it wouldn't necessarily mean that they were coming after me. They might have been coming after both of us.
Maybe. I'm gonna turn to the lady that's with us. I'm not gonna even try to remember names right now. The pretty
Chanel.
lady. I'm gonna open my chest so she can see like the tattoo in my fur. Do you feel this? Do that thing you did. Can you sense this?
She just looks at it. It
I'm
looks
sorry,
like a tattoo of some kind, scarification. I don't know what that is.
Well, we all have. Well, Everett has it too, and you said that when you felt something in his chest area. I just want to know if this was it.
Boombas.
And she kneels down and she does tap you kind of in the center of the chest. She's gonna cast that spell again.
Ugh, I'm ticklish.
Yeah, I thought the tattoo was an angel wing and a demon wing. Apparently, it was a puma.
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, she doesn't detect anything on you.
Are you guys in a fraternity?
I guess that's one way to look at it.
You could refer to our group as a fraternity.
Tattoos.
Chanel is gonna cast Disguise Self on you, Avaran. So you are going to be blonde with a man bun and
Aw.
a little like 5-6 inches shorter, wearing a nice suit and cloak.
I'm gonna take out Toddle's 2 potions of transformation. I'm gonna look at her and be like, How long do you think it will take us to go through the shopping district from here? I have 2 transformation potions, but they only last 10 minutes each.
Huh. Well, unless we're getting anything custom, if we're just picking up weapons, we can probably be quick. He'll definitely serve us first.
Okay. I'll just hold them for now. I'm just going to definitely keep my ears covered. I'm wondering if my fancy garb is still enough. Like when we got all done up for the club for Diggy's big party, I'm wondering if it's like enough to just kind of.
It might be. I think her main concern was Avran because that's
That's
like
who
everyone
everyone
knows.
saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what they're investigating.
Okay. I'm gonna just play it cool and just keep on my very fancy garb for Diggy's party and just kind of go with that.
And Chanel is kind of like gonna shake it off. She's been through so many emotions today. And she's gonna put her arm around Diggy and she's gonna open the door and she's gonna lead the way towards the shopping district. And as you guys go outside, everyone roll a perception check to see who notices what.
All right, big bucks, no whammies. Natural one.
15.
Oh, wow.
Averin's distracted, trips on the step a little bit.
I'm not used to being someone else.
I told you Chanel's hot.
Okay, so my roll came to a total of 26.
26. What was
Yes.
yours, Diggy?
15.
15. Okay. I say both of you notice that this neighborhood is pretty quiet. It looks like most of the people, like all the lights are shut off. Maybe there's a couple, and all these homes are huge, by the way. Like they're all like mansions. And it looks like a couple of lights are on in the homes, but it looks like everyone is still at the center of the city at this party. You guys are good, I would say like 20 miles away from where you were. The shopping district is actually pretty close though, but it's a fairly long walk. So Chanel is actually going to scry something. She's gonna kind of put two hands together and pull them apart. And there's gonna be an orb that kind of appears between both hands. Only she can see what she's scrying. But she's kind of just gonna sit there for a moment. And then she's gonna close both of her hands. The orb is gonna disappear.
Did you see
Okay.
Citri?
No, I don't know where Citri is. I tried to contact her earlier, but she hasn't responded. And there's a little bit of worry and shake in her voice when she says that. But our ride should be here in just about 5 minutes or so just hang tight here for now.
Okay.
What sort of ride are we waiting on? Is it some sort of like horse and carriage? Does it fly?
And she kind of smiles. You'll see.
Alrighty.
And with an 18 also roll, you'll notice that there's that little jewel that Chanel did crush in her hand seems to be placed on every home on their door.
Oh.
Ah, Big Brother, always watching.
You know what that is?
Well, they're keeping an eye on everybody. They're looking for somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks to be some sort of surveillance.
When I see these
CCTV.
when I see these gyms, DM, can you tell me or remind me what they look like?
They're little diamond-shaped. What's the color? Like kind of matte gray stone, and they seem to be framed or inlaid in silver, and they're flat.
I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. For some
Yes, you
reason, Calamity is getting closer to one. Like he saw it, and we're waiting for our ride. But like he's looking at it, and he doesn't remember moving. But all of a sudden, he's like right in front of one.
Whoa,
With his
Do I
finger
notice him moving away?
Slowly
You
about
should.
to
All right.
touch it.
I am gonna reach out and kind of grab him by the ear and pull him back.
Ah!
What is wrong with you?
What? What?
You went to touch something you probably not ought to be touching, or something like that. I thought I'd snap you out of it.
Oh, thanks. I didn't even realize that it's such a different kind of gem. I didn't even realize. Thanks.
I reach into my pack, I grab maybe like a D20 sized diamond, and I hand it to GW Calamity, and I say, "Here, play with that."
I'm not a child, you know. I just start turning it, and I am distracted.
Easily entertained. I like it.
It's like giving a cat like a ball of yarn.
Alright.
And at that, there's going to be a creature that comes up and lands in front of the party. It's going to be a very small kind of dragon. It's only going to have 2 legs that kind of land first and anchor themselves. The claws are going to be pretty strong, almost like digging right into the stone path. Um, its tail is super long and kind of whips around a little bit before it lands.
All aboard!
Yeah, and there's gonna be a bunch of seats on top of the back of this dragon. He's gonna have a long neck and 4 wings, a set of 2 each side. And each wing is gonna fold over and act as kind of a stepping area to hop on. And Chanel's gonna get on first. She's gonna sit in the front to steer the dragon.
Wow.
I'll sit next to Chanel.
Sweet.
I want to sit next to Diggy. I want to be like in front.
Okay, and then Diggy's gonna sit in the back seat.
Sure.
Oh wait, if I'm in front, am
If my limo, of course I'll be in the bag.
I'm not driving, right?
No, Chanel's
Okay.
driving.
All right, cool. All right, I'll hop on.
Okay. And yeah, the wings are both gonna stretch out, and yeah, just a gust of wind is kind of gonna blow over most of the mansions in this area, and then the dragon's gonna take off. It's gonna head towards the shopping district.
And as we're soaring, I'm gonna yell out, what kind of dragons are these?
I don't know. My sister gave it to me.
Wow, this was a gift. What a crazy gift!
Yeah, she's a good girl. And as she reaches and kind of touches the base of the dragon's neck.
I'm gonna like pet the dragon. Do I? Is it just like smooth armor scales or like?
Yeah, actually at the top of the back is a tuft of fur. So there's fur kind of on the back of the neck, and it gets really thick at the back of the shoulders. It kind of tapers off. The rest are scales. And they seem to be like an opalescent kind of color.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
All right, and I will just enjoy the ride and try not to panic. I'll just hold on for dear life.
Yes. She's gonna roll an a perception check on everything below, and it's a natural 1, so nothing happens. A bug flies in her eye.
I will do something. I will use an ability that I have. Reroll that natural 1, Anne.
Ooh, okay. Her perception's super good.
Meanwhile, would Avren have also seen that coming?
Yeah, shit. That was a 15, so it's better.
There we go.
Okay. I will warp the world and make it better. Great.
And she's gonna relay what she sees. She does see, it looks like every street, any time it like kind of veers off, is gonna be a guard standing at the head of every street. It looks like there are regular guards who are just kind of in basic black armor, and then it looks like there are a couple of generals there too, with their own bodyguards that kind of stand kind of in each district, 1 each, and they seem to be talking to someone with their communication devices and surveying the area.
Kids these days, always on those things.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they're really looking. Wow, they're really looking for you, Avarian.
Right, and so maybe you don't attract their fucking attention.
What?
He said stop screaming, you lunatic!
Oh! And I feel like my ears are like flapping and like hitting you in the face, Diggy. Just like. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my gosh. And at that, the dragon is going to land on the roof of the shop you're actually looking for.
Fendi.
And it's a big shop too. It's like a giant warehouse. And it's not where they sell the weaponry, but it's where they produce it.
Home Depot.
Yeah, and the dragon is gonna extend one of the wings to walk off onto the roof. I didn't really think that through. But yeah, she walks down the wing and kind
It's
of.
okay. There's a rooftop bar. It's wonderful.
Well, yeah. I mean, Well, dragon's here now. So we're on the roof of the place. She's actually gonna cast, you know what? She's gonna pull open a portal, and she's gonna walk through it. Do you follow?
Yes.
Okay, and it's gonna enter inside the warehouse, but it looks like in one of the offices, and there's going to be a woman there. Stocky woman, looks to be a dwarf of some kind. It looks like she's just doing a bunch of paperwork. And she is kind of surprised to see you all as you enter her office.
Hello, Norma. Sorry.
Diggy, Chanel, who are your friends? What's
Oh,
this?
delightful friends we were partying with, and then decided we have to shop. So here we are.
At a time like this,
Oh,
the city's
need a time
crazy,
like-
you know.
Yes, it's a party. It's wonderful.
And what better time to try
I'm sorry.
and acquire
Are you
some?
aware of something I'm not aware of?
If that dragon shits on my roof one more goddamn time, you two, you're cleaning
Don't
it up,
worry,
not my
we'll
staff.
clean it up.
What do you want? What are you here for?
Well, our friend here is interested in, I don't know, maybe a new look. But on top of that, something a little martial, shall we say.
Who, for you? Points at Avaran.
That's correct. That would be for me. I was wondering what you had in the way of fine long swords. I've, ever since I was a boy, I've always wanted a Vorpal blade.
Yeah, he's getting stabby with it.
Nah.
She just shakes her head. Well, we have them. We have everything you want. Anything special you're looking for?
I mean,
Vorpal.
I'm at a bit of a loss. I thought Vorpal blades were the most special blades you could get. Is there anything else they can do?
Well, we have. Let me see. Gonna be expensive. How much money do you have? Chanel, are you paying for this?
I kind of open up my pack and show all the diamonds inside, and just kind of like, I think I might have it covered.
Well, damn. And all of a sudden, her mood just changes. Have a seat. Sit down. Sit down. Do you want anything? Drinks?
Way to
Anybody?
turn that frown upside down.
And Chanel just like shakes her head and just like rubs her temple like this bitch.
Something sparkling might be nice, like something with bubbles.
Brutus! And she calls out, and there's a big honking dude that walks through the door. Long hair, kind of braided, very shittily. He's a hot mess, covered in oil, wearing giant gloves, and just really no shirt. Dude's ripped to hell.
You called, mistress?
Yes, thank you. Bring the Vorpal swords we have. All the ones in the warehouse now. I don't care which ones. One of each, maybe?
Okay.
Thank you, Eric. And he goes and and so he leaves. And at that, she's going to start preparing a couple of drinks and some glasses that might be a little dirty, but she pours the alcohol into it anyways.
Kills the chance.
Let's see, what does she have? She has
Oh, have her throw out some crossbows as well.
and crossbows.
Well, I guess hand crossbow. Maybe two-handed. I could look sleek that way.
And
I reach behind my back and produce a hand crossbow that I really don't think I've used in this entire campaign, and just hand it over to Diggy. If you're interested, I haven't really used this weapon. It's just kind of in there.
Is it just a regular hand crossbow?
It's just a regular hand crossbow,
Oh,
nothing
okay.
special.
Oh, no, I've got that covered. I wanted something a little more concrete. You know what I'm saying? But after seeing these demon things, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should be prepared. That's all.
Do you have any crossbows that fire concrete arrows?
I didn't mean concrete literally. Boy, this guy shows up best entrance ever and then is clueless.
concrete would shatter. as she like clunks the glass in front of you on the little small table next to the chair. And big guy's gonna come in with 4 swords. 2 of them are great swords. One of them's a normal sword, whatever you call that.
A long sword.
Thank you. um, and then another one. I guess they can both be long swords. One's a little bit shorter. But she pulls one out in particular. She takes a look at the swords laid out on the table, and she chooses one. And she hands it to you. I like to call this one Torque, otherwise the Head Lopper. And it's huge, and it has a kind of a stone handle, and it's all encrusted in gold. It's a pretty minimal, kind of simple design, and it seems to have Torque inscribed on the base of the blade.
And I like the weight of it. The stone handle, it kind of counters the blade. It feels fantastic.
I can
Very
customize
heroic,
it to your
perhaps?
liking. Wrap it in leather at the handle if it's more comfortable. What do you think?
Well, that might help with the grip a little bit. I feel like the stone would slip in my hand a little bit, especially if it's covered in blood.
It is pretty heavy. It's a great sword, but it does 5d6 plus 3 slashing damage. Fucking huge.
Well, You know, I'm not really trained in using great swords. What about that long sword there? A little bit more manageable.
We've got 2. So she pulls them both out. One of them is blue, and it's a little bit shorter and thinner and more lean. And pretty much all blue. And then there's another one that's like a typical longsword, and it seems to be your general black and red kind of demon style. That one does additional 1d6 fire damage.
Ooh, I like that.
And then the other one is just a normal longsword, purple sword.
All right. Yeah, I think this fire one, that's probably gonna be good for me.
Well, you're not in, well, I was gonna say you're not in hell anymore, but she doesn't know that. Never mind.
And in this huge shop that we're in, is there only weapons as far as the eye can see, or is there like jewels and stuff? Like, what do I?
It's all mostly weapons. There is a section of the warehouse that seems to be closed off, where I think she probably does all the enchantments and things like that, and all the gem work. But it's just the warehouse here right now, so it's just a ton of blacksmiths, just like working away.
I feel like as I'm watching Avran go through the motions of kind of gearing up, seeing what he has to kind of strengthen himself and kind of the team and everything, and I just kind of like see Diggy like kind of like, you know, following him around, like, you know, kind of like seeing how things like work with his fashion and if he looks cool and all that. I feel like I'm just watching, and I start to feel kind of like a heartbeat on my hand, and I look down and I see that black gem that I have that has like kind of light purple cracks within it and kind of looks like a moving universe within it. And I look at it and I can feel a heartbeat from it. And I remember something that Toddle said to me about this being a focus, like it interacts with whatever magics I have. And so I'm going to hop up to the person that's been helping Avaran. I'm going to say, excuse me, do you have anything that could help me with this? I think it's my friend said it was some kind of spell focus. Is there a way that I could strengthen it?
And she takes a good look at it. She pulls out her spectacles and kind of like leans down to take a closer look. And you see her eyebrows kind of raise up as she recognizes what it is. I don't know if that's within my expertise. What do you want to do with it?
I don't know. Why did you look at it like that the way you did?
That's a very powerful item you're possessing, my friend.
It
Be
is.
careful.
I I mean, for the longest time, it's just been a family heirloom, and it was given to me because, like, my family said it would protect me. I don't really know much about it.
Well, I'd go to an alchemist for that, maybe. Not here.
An alchemist. Okay. Um.
The
Do
one
you,
nearby.
There's a few. Some
that
better than others.
that we trust?
And then Chanel kind of chimes in. I know somebody, but he's been out of town for a while now. He's the only one I would trust. Everyone else works usually for cultists around here.
Oh.
And then I look
Eh,
at my hand and I'm like, ah, damn it, Calamity. We should have asked the one that's back with Calzarath.
uh,
He wouldn't help you. Not with that.
is there a way that you can maybe call your friend? This is kind. I feel like it's kind of important. I just want to try to be able to also help my friends if I can.
I don't know if I can reach him. He's in a different plane. I don't know when he's gonna return.
How long has he been gone?
I would say 6 months or so by now. But if I see him again, or if I can contact him, I'm sure he can find you.
What's his name?
His name. She would know. Anne does not know. Anne has to look it up. What is his name? I made him the most complicated name too.
Ooh, I like that.
I know.
Mr. Mix's Pitlick.
I did not think he would show up until way later. Hold on. I have to pull up my notes. Talk amongst yourselves.
And I'm gonna turn to Diggy. I'm gonna like take out my my cellular stone. Well,
Cellular stone.
if we're able to contact each other far away with these, do you think maybe it'll work with the alchemist that's off plane?
Wouldn't they need one of those stones?
I don't
I always
know.
thought the spell worked two stones connected directly to each other.
Is that how it works?
I don't think it makes one-way calls.
Oh, okay. I'm new to all this, so I don't know. I'm just
His name is Bardum Orgoth. Don't ask me
Bardum,
why.
Bardum Orgoth. Okay.
World-renowned alchemist.
Yes.
Tuttle would really want to meet him.
He's a bard or a goth? Or wait, what?
Bardum Orgoth. He's a human.
Does he have a brother named Bailey?
Oh,
Bardem and Bailey? I heard they had a circus at one point.
he might.
Well, those were just
Now he does.
Morgoths.
Orgoth.
Okay. Well, if you see him, just let him know that we were looking for him, I guess, and maybe he can find us some kind of way.
I'll have him seek you out. He'd be interested to meet you, I'm sure.
Okay. Thank you. Well, oh! Do you guys have any music stores around here?
For instruments?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. A guitar center?
Yeah, right?
I lost something a while back, and I was hoping I could find it, but we're so far away now that I think I just should probably just get a new one. So
Yeah, it's not far from here. A couple of streets away on the left.
and I'll look to Diggy. After we're done here, can we go there? I'll be really quick. I just need to pick something up.
Sure, why not?
Okay, thanks. And you see like like the light shine out of his like black fur all of a sudden. Like he just gets like really happy, and like his ears shoot up, and his big blue eyes are like, it's like you just gave this like little anxious rabbit, like I don't know, like crazy hope out of nowhere. And, okay, all right, and he'll
Very
just
excited.
and he'll just kind of fall back into the background and let them get their things.
Avran, are you gonna buy that sword?
Oh, I thought we'd already settled that. I'm going to buy this sword, absolutely.
That'll be 5 pieces of your diamonds, please.
All right, and I take 5 out of the bag and slide it over. And I believe my friend Diggy here was curious about some crossbows you may have in stock.
Oh yeah, how could I forget? And she actually walks over herself out the door. And she comes back pretty quickly after, and she has 3 options on the table for you.
I'm looking
Alrighty.
too. I'm like hopping to like.
Which one's the prettiest?
There 2 of them are. There's one that's like a pretty like white pearl in color.
It's
with,
like a Gibson Les Paul, but a crossbow.
Right.
Nice.
And then there's one that's just solid white gold. So there's 2 kind of white ones.
I'm sorry, white gold? That is
Solid.
so mad.
I'm seeing a theme here.
She only pulled out the
white
pretty
gold,
ones for
white
Diggy. Actually, the pearl one is probably better. Let me pull it up. Because
The pearlescent.
yeah, it's really nice. I have it like an image of it in my brain.
In your brain?
Yeah, each bolt, it's 1 or 2-handed.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Shit. That kind of funny. I was thinking
the
I'm
bolts-
making a mashed
yeah. But the bolts do the same amount of damage whether you're holding it in 1 or 2 hands.
potato. Oh, wow.
The damage is 3d8 piercing each bolt,
Okay.
and it does force an additional, what is that? Force damage, but I didn't list how much force damage. I say we'll just do like 1d6 force damage.
Mm.
And it comes with 200 bolts.
Fantastic. I like this a lot.
Diggy, are you getting one or both of them? Which?
The other
Wait.
white gold one is regular 4d8 piercing damage, but it shoots farther. So its range is 600 feet.
What? Now I gotta figure out if I have money for. I mean, Diggy does well for himself, but that's up to you, DM, whether or not he could just take 1 for each hip.
Chanel could totally buy that shit for you.
Oh, well then we're done here. We'll take them both.
DM, you said that there was she put out on the table more than 2, right? I think you said 3 or.
Yeah, there's one more, and
What-
it's like a steel kind of minimalistic one.
Mhm.
It's super light, so it's one-handed, and it
Save
does.
that for Gunther. Fucking Scandinavian designs over here.
And it's 3d8 piercing damage plus ice damage, 2d6 ice damage.
I'm gonna look at Diggy. I know it might not be as pretty as yours, but I think I should get that one for myself just in case I need to shoot something.
And
Sure.
Chanel hands the like credit card or credit parcel thing stone to her. Whatever you want, baby.
Welcome to Flint Rock Savings.
Did she buy mine too, or just his too?
She bought yours too.
Oh, I will take this minimalistic metal crossbow. How many bolts do I get with it?
200.
Nice. And you said it was 3d8 piercing and 2d8 frost, or 2d
2d6
2d.
frost, or frost damage.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Yep.
So in Diggy's mind, if it's going to be that kind of party, he's seriously going to have a way to have them both sort of on his haunches back here, and that's it. He's going to have, depending on which one he wants.
Sweet. You can hold one of each if you want.
Yes.
I'm gonna put mine on my back.
Okay. And at that, are we leaving the warehouse?
I mean, I got what I wanted.
I mean, mic drop, bitches. We're walking out of here stoked.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Packing heat.
Do you guys, what daggers would you suggest for me?
She kind of takes a good look at you. Well,
The stagger dagger.
a stagger dagger. Actually, there's one that was kind of cool.
Because if something happens and I can only use, the weapons on me, I want to make sure that I can, do right by the team. Quiet panic.
Okay. Oh, there is one dagger that she has. It's it's called the needle dagger.
Ooh.
And half the handle looks to be like in the shape of a syringe, but it's not one. It's just decorated that way.
Mm-hmm.
When you reduce a creature to 0 hit points with whatever attack, you can use the bonus action to gain 30 of its total, or half of its total hit points onto yourself.
Yes. So wait.
But you have to be the one to reduce it to 0, and it has to happen in your same turn. So you have to like kill it, walk up to it, stab it.
Do I have to the killing blow? Does it have to be with the dagger, or can I use magic?
No, magic, and the dagger attack would be a bonus action.
Okay. I feel like that's perfect for me. I feel like it's like the perfect size and everything. I'll take it.
Sweet. This one's expensive though. It's 20 diamond pieces.
20 diamond pieces?
I mean, which you can afford, but...
Okay, 1 second. And I like go back and I like put my hand in my bag. And I start popping out like the diamonds. I think that's 20. Here, because you're so nice. I give her 21 diamonds.
Oh, and she's pretty happy about it. She's like, oh, thanks.
Thank you.
And then be careful out there, you guys, whatever the hell you're doing. Diggy, Chanel, see you next time. Get that dragon off my fucking roof. Thank you.
No problem, darling.
Hop, 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 hop. And just for my own knowledge, Anne, how much damage does this dagger do? I know the bonus action thing, but if I would just like go up to someone and stab, what damage would I
Stop at
roll?
the outhouse.
I think it's just like 2d4.
Ooh.
So it's weak in that way.
2d4. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Eric said he's using the outhouse.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I am following.
Okay.
Following people out to the dragons as I reorganize.
Yeah, the dragon, she's probably going to send off, and she's going to walk just the couple of blocks. It looks like the shopping district is still relatively busy. It looks like there are still guards there. They are going to roll perception checks. You're going to pass 2 of them. That's a natural 1. You don't see shit. He's too busy looking at some lady's booty, and that one's a 5. So neither of them notice you. And you walk, and there is a really nice store, kind of bougie in design, and it looks like there's a bunch of pictures of a lot of them dark elves. There's one that's a dwarf, and they're all carrying kind of different instruments, and you're gonna appear at the loot center.
I was gonna make that joke earlier, but I let it go.
Should have. And at that, actually, we're gonna take our first break. 7:45.
Cool.
Sweet.
Taking our break at the loot center. We will be back soon. Thanks, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I hope everyone had a nice poop break. We're here with the Fabled 42 Network, and we are in a homebrew 5e campaign by moi. And our team here, these handsome gentlemen, the team has arrived at the loot center to find an instrument that Calamity's been looking for since he's lost one in the past. But first, let's go ahead and run through our sponsors.
Well, thank you, Ed. We should run through our sponsors. One of them is Griffin Co. And the only reason I hold this up is because they made me this really cool beard ornament, and I'm very excited about it. But they also have a ton of other gifts. They have a separate sort of site. When you go there, just go to Griffin Co. Shop, and then you'll find that there's like a whole like it's gifts and all. It's amazing actually. But if you also want like minis and a little bit of terrain, those kinds of things, please check them out. It's Griffin Co. They are the best. And if you use Fabled 42, you'll get, wait a minute, I'm doing math. Hold on. Okay, so you get 22% off if you use Fabled 42 as your code at checkout for Griffin Co.
And then once you've checked them out, you should definitely check our friends at Underground Oracle. They make a lot of great resources. I mean, they're always adding more. They've got D&D 5e resources for players and DMs alike. They have their own custom system called the Cypher system. They have one-shots for that, custom races. They've got fucking crazy content that they're adding all the time. So check them out at undergroundoracle.com or DriveThruRPG. Once you've done that, you should check out our other friends at ninerealmscreations.com. What makes them special is they handcraft all of their, gaming pieces and devices from hand, crafted wood, and just smells wonderful. They have other stuff too, like shirts and, other just fun stuff. So you can definitely check them out at, hold on, I've got it here in front of me, ninerealmscreations.com. And if you go there and enter Fable42, you get 10% off. So, they're good people. Spend some money there.
Speaking of Fable 42, we have a YouTube! Check us out over on YouTube, and please subscribe. When we hit 1K subscribers on there, we're going to have a massive giveaway. You can catch all of our past episodes there, as well as past episodes from other campaigns that we've had on the show, and soon gameplays that I'm lightly editing. Check us out over there on YouTube, please. And please like the videos. It's a huge help. Thank you. Also, speaking of subscribers, on Twitch, if you subscribe here with us, you will have perks like you can give out luck points. You can give out inspiration to your favorite players, or maybe the evil DM. I don't know. It's up to you what you'd like to do. Feel free to look over in our menu of items, and you can check out all those items there and the perks that you can give us. Thank you. You're muted.
Thank you. You can use channel points to help out the team. You can also peruse the channel points menu down below if you scroll down on this page. You can gift potions, extra spell slots, all kinds of good things that can help people out. You can also help me out and destroy these motherfuckers.
Oh.
But if you don't have any channel points yet, you can still help out the team. You can check out our Ko-Fi for a one-time donation to help, or you can hinder our party. Also, as a surprise to everyone, I did receive the shirts finally. I haven't sent... I have one person won the giveaway. I haven't shipped it yet, but I'm going to probably tomorrow. But I have 2 extra shirts, so I do want to do one more giveaway for a shirt. It's a size extra large, but people can pull it off. But yeah, they're cool. If you want an extra large Crypt Creature shirt, do enter the giveaway by putting exclamation giveaway in the chat, and then we'll draw a winner at the end of the show. Sounds good?
Sounds good to me.
Okie doke. And at that, let's continue. So we have arrived at the loot center. Chanel walks on in, and as mentioned right before we left the break, there are posters and images and projections of different, what appears to be musicians of every type. Most of them dark elves, but a couple of them other races as well. And as you go in, there is what seems to be a main counter. There seems to be a couple of different people trying out different instruments. There's tons of them along, kind of lining the wall.
Sweet. I'm going to hop in, and I'm kind of hopping from fixture to fixture to wall. Like I'm really kind of like zipping all over the place right now to these instruments. And do I see any special bags that call to me, DM.
Special bags?
Bags. As in bagpipes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's not a lot here. There's like a couple of different ones, but yeah, there's a few. There's one that's kind of cool. It's like black with the like purple kind of shimmer if you look at it at a different angle. But pretty simple and small. It would probably fit your frame.
And what are the, besides that one, what are the other colors that I kind of see, kind of like the other designs?
There's a couple are pretty loud. There's some bright green ones, kind of what do you call, abalone shell type pattern on one that seems to be like blue, silver, and white. And then the rest of them are pretty simple. So like, kind of like a really pretty like red wood, purple wood. And then some that are just like solid black, that kind of thing.
Gotcha. I am going to hop over to the really pretty one that is black with a purple shimmer. And tell me, what do the pipes look like out of this bag?
The pipes are black. It seems to be they're made out of wood, but it looks like they're lined with kind of a stone. It almost looks obsidian, but it's not. It seems to be lined with stone.
Okay, I am going to like reach to grab it and like pick it up.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it like I feel like I look like a little child like squeezing like this huge like plushie toy, but I'm gonna give it a squeeze and see how it sounds.
Sounds good. It's very loud at first, and then kind of dies down as it gets squeezed out of air.
Yeah, that feels right. Excuse me.
There's a lady at the counter. She has long black hair. Half of it's kind of in her face. She has boots on, and they're sitting on the counter, and she seems to be like kind of lethargic and uninterested, but she kind of side eyes you when you call over to her.
Classic. I'm gonna hop over. Excuse me. How much are these pipes?
5,000 gold.
5,000 gold? How much is that in diamonds?
Diamonds? I don't know.
Oh.
No musicians ever come in offering diamonds in payment.
Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna open my bag and start like taking out gold from there. I think she said what, 5K? What was it?
5K, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, don't you have like a shit ton of platinum?
Yeah.
I do, but like I never think about platinum. So like as I'm like taking out the gold, like these platinum pieces are like flopping out too, and I'm just like, oh, these are like, okay, hold on, and I'm gonna do half gold, half platinum.
And she just kind of takes her arm and like scoops the money and opens the door and scoops it in, closes the drawer. Thanks for shopping at Loot Center.
No problem. You seem happy. You okay?
Yeah.
Right. And Calamity is gonna take this really creepy music cue as he's looking at the golf, and he's just gonna like just slowly hop back away. And every hop, there's like a. And I'm gonna rejoin.
She does not break eye contact with you until you leave the store.
Awkward. I'm gonna rejoin the party with my new bagpipes. Okay, I think we're good. They had them in stock.
You know, after all the fuss you made about wanting Dutch's guitar, I figured you would have gotten one of those.
Well, no, I'm actually more accustomed to these. I just thought that guitar was pretty cool, and since he was dead and gone for a long time, it was mine, and then he stole it, so he stole
Quick
it back.
question, buddy
Reclaimed
boy.
his property,
How do
but
those
you know.
kill
He
people?
stole it back. What?
Quick question, Bunny Boy. How do those kill people?
Kill people?
Well, I don't know. We're over here getting weapons, and you got bagpipes.
Oh, I wasn't I wasn't thinking about killing people. I just needed a new bag.
Dickie, have you never heard bagpipes being played?
Oh, I've heard them. Trust me. I've heard plenty, thanks.
Well, there's your question answered, my friend.
Oh, sure, you assume it would run people away from us. Well, when we're trying to hide you, the last thing we need is more noise.
But if they find us,
Cast
Oh,
fear
sure.
spell.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Bagpipes sound awesome.
perhaps in the lavender fields.
Oh.
They're just loud.
Well, I mean, I won't play them right now. And as I say that, they kind of like deflate. And I'm gonna open my bag and start to put it in there. But like every time I push it, it's almost saying, "Don't worry, hold on."
There's a
That's
gnome.
what she said?
There's a gnome like trying out a loot and like looking at you, and then like if anyone looks at him, he's gonna go back to playing.
And after it's all packed away and back.
Don't forget no stairway to heaven.
Okay, and Avaran, it's almost like him having those bagpipes changed everything. He's standing up straight. He's seems more confident, more joyous. This calamity is very rare. You've only seen it in very rare occasions, but now it just seems like it's a resting happy face. It's strange. Okay.
Oh, seems like you really wanted those bagpipes.
Yeah. Well, I in the past, but before I met you, they always kind of brought me comfort because they, I think of home. So,
Did your father play the bagpipes?
how'd you know?
Lucky guess.
Yeah, he actually is the one who taught me. So, yeah, and you know what? We've seen Dutch use music to do really cool things, and maybe I can do that.
Maybe he can teach you how.
Well, I don't know. You remember that one time where I riffed on his guitar way better than he did, and he just couldn't bring himself to say that I did better. But no, maybe.
Well, maybe he's a little touchy about you showing him up, but I think he'll be a lot more comfortable teaching you how to use your bagpipes to do something magical.
Maybe. And I'm gonna start hopping out because I've done the do.
All right. And we leave the store, and around this area, there's a couple. It's still the shopping district. So but this area in particular is a lot of cafes, restaurants, taverns. None of them seem to be particularly busy right now since it's still really late at night. But
Do I see, as we're kind of like going through this area, do I see any area that seems kind of messy? Like there might have been a scuffle. Like, do I see anything like that off the bat?
roll for investigation.
Okay. Tig, can you give me a roll, please? And I do have some inspiration just in case I need it. Let's see. So for investigate. Oh wait, this is investigation, not perception.
Investigation.
Ugh, fart noise. Thank you. Investigation. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this D6 inspiration.
Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna come to a total of 18.
18. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it looks like... I mean, this area is particularly tidy. I think they keep this area pretty clean. Trying to think what we would see. I mean, I think the one kind of off thing is you do see one of the guards who's kind of that you guys passed by. That's at the kind of front of this street, right in the center, kind of surveying everybody walking past.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like his armor's a little tattered compared to other guards.
Really? I'm going to hop up, and it's gonna be like a multiple hops because like every hop is gonna be like a word or a half a sentence to Diggy. Diggy, you see that guy over there with the tattered armor? Maybe he knows something about Tuttle.
Well, yeah, sorry, it could mean many things, and the hopping. What's going on with the hopping? All right, yes.
Well, he's got little legs, you see, and if he just walked like you and I do, he'd be trying to catch up all night.
You can't hear me from down here.
Right. All right, then. So I can't remember where we are in relation to this guard. Does he see us? Does he know we're there?
His back is towards you, and he's like, 40 feet away.
And have we changed Evron's look enough, or?
Yeah, Evran is still under the spell, and he looks like a totally different dude.
Perfect. Well, let's have a chat with him, perhaps. I think you're frozen? Oh, no, you're not. Are you okay? Are you having a stroke? Is that a little bunny thing? I don't know what's happening. Anyway, let's go talk to him. Hello, God, sir.
And he kind of looks over. He looks to the right and left. Didn't really know where the sound was coming from.
Oh, we're back here, my good man.
And he turns around. What?
Perhaps you can't hear us because loud explosions.
Yeah, it's all the goddamn music.
I was gonna say something a lie. Well, it's a wonderful party, isn't it?
It's a party, all right. Got a little crazy there. Have you guys seen anything suspicious?
No, we saw a whole bunch of lights in the sky, and we ran, and then decided shopping just to feel better. So, what are you doing?
Just a little bit of retail therapy, you know?
Yes.
I'm just here. Working.
What happened to you? That's not the normal state things would be in.
Just, arresting a couple people.
Did they give you some trouble?
Looks like you arrested an army.
Yeah, usually when the city, something like this happens, people use it as their advantage for other things, so.
Well, parties do get carried away.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, thank you. Good job protecting the city. Thank you for your service.
And he kind of nods.
Who did you have to arrest?
Why do you want to know?
I was just curious. There's so much going on right now, so I just thought maybe it was it someone cool and dangerous?
Someone from Tendon's gang, Still can't catch the bastard.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Come on, buddy friend.
He picks me up, and I say nothing else. Okay, DM. With that
Let's poke the bear here.
What bear? With that 18 investigation, do I see like just regular average, I guess, like townspeople or what have you, like, or city folk just kind of like roaming around?
Yeah, pretty much. It's the same people kind of at the party.
Okay.
I think all of them are still dressed really well. Chatting, a lot of them drunk, intoxicated on something.
All right, I'm going to hop to that one guy that seems really high, and like he could maybe like slip some information.
There's a couple.
I'm gonna
the highest one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there. Hop,
Okay.
hop, 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 hop.
The most under the influence.
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, they're
Is this the thing he does? Talk to drunk people, or what's happening?
He's
Diggy is
just
a-
going about his way, trying to find the information we're looking for. We'll see how it plays out.
There is a guy there. He's nodding off a little bit. But he's with a group of friends who are also all women, just kind of chatting with each other, laughing and drinking. And he's kind of just standing, kind of like looking a little dazed.
I'm gonna hop in front of him. Hi.
And he kind of like looks, but then like you're so low to the ground, he doesn't see you at first. Then he looks down. Hey, man.
Hey, I heard that there was some kind of action in the city somewhere. Do you know of anything? Did you see a fight or anything?
Dude.
Dude!
This guy came from the sky. He was beamed up. He was beamed down.
Uh-huh.
He was beamed down. And
Like an Asimar.
yeah, dude. It's crazy. There's guards everywhere.
Yeah,
Cultists.
everywhere. Cultists.
The hell, man.
Did you see any, like, fight?
Everyone says Diggy's parties are the best.
They're so lit, man. They're so lit, man.
Her shit was fire, bro.
Is that what Diggy's saying? It was so lit.
Well, after that...
I'm sorry, I'm focused.
After that, did you see, like, any fight down here? Like, we heard that someone had to arrest someone. Did you see any of that?
There's lots of arrests, man. Like one guy like tried to steal from me, and he did. Shit, man.
Was it Gray?
Gray? Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't think so.
I'm gonna turn to the ladies that he's with.
I had to file a parchment, man.
I'm gonna turn to the ladies because you said he's with a group of ladies. Did you happen to see any arrests tonight?
Oh my god, you're so small. Look how small she is. What? Sorry, what'd you say?
I'm gonna hop up to like her knees. Did you happen to see any arrests tonight? And anybody struggling?
Yeah.
Where?
There's like a bunch like in the dance area, which is annoying. And then where's the other one?
What were they arresting people for?
People like fighting and stuff and like stealing and like
Oh.
yeah. And then someone got arrested in a restaurant. And then someone else got arrested. Yeah. I feel like they like took this little guy. He was little like you.
I look over at Avaran and Diggy. Or Diggy has never met Tuttle, so I look over at Avaran.
Oh, did you see where they took that little fella?
No, but it took like 6 guards or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. And like, dude wasn't doing anything.
I wonder what they took him for then. Which restaurant was that?
It was a little coffee place over there.
Oh. Thank you for that. I might go see what was going on over there. Maybe ask the owner. And I walk over that way.
I feel like in the middle of her going, yeah, we just disappear. we just go away.
Just out.
We're hopping to the restaurant, the coffee shop.
Okay, coffee shop is actually closed, but it is there, and it's small. It looks like they serve all kinds of like drinks and teas, and they also sell other herbs too. And there's a bunch of tables, but it's empty right now.
I feel, this is just Avaran thinking, I feel like Toddle would have tried to leave not necessarily a trail of actual breadcrumbs, but some sort of clue as to where they may have taken him. So can I investigate to see if I see any kind of thing?
You can.
I'm gonna go look at the back of the building.
Sweet. Diggy goes to pee.
Let's see. Not bad. 12.
Well, they bad. You do notice that There is a little evidence of a little bit of struggle. Looks like there's one chair that's turned over, and looks like there's a bunch of parchments on the table. But
Sorry.
you'd have to break into the building to see what parchments they are.
Let's see. What do I have on me? I always forget what tools I have. Well, let's see. I don't have thieves' tools per se, but I'm gonna slowly take out the dagger that God, who was the god's name? Was it Devin?
Oh,
the old man in the woods that left it.
Oh yeah, Devin.
So I'm gonna pull the dagger that he left behind out, and I'm gonna try and like jimmy the lock, get it to open.
Yeah, roll. What roll is that?
Sleight of hand.
Yes, thank you.
Do you see my message in Zoom, Chris?
I did not, and that's 22 sleight of hand.
Nice.
Shit, yeah, you walk right in there.
Ooh, and I have luck and inspo. I didn't even realize. Whoever sent that to me, I appreciate it so much.
And as you walk in, the parchments are Toddle's notes and things like that. Looks like it's a book of notes, but it looks like there's a lot of pages missing. And so all of the notes that you see are kind of like silly stuff, like herbs and stones that Toddle's found and tried to sketch out. But you notice, because you've seen Toddle write in this book, and any sort of important information, names, maps, those things are gone.
Oh. No.
All right. It looks like they took whatever Tottle had with them and just left these rather unimportant documents. I feel like that's not by accident.
And I want to investigate further, if possible, to see if maybe there's anything that Avaran missed.
Yeah, if you get higher than 18, there is something that was missed.
Let me see.
And also, Brenna is indicating to y'all that she can track Toddle's whereabouts from here.
I have a total of 19. I just made that shit.
19? Nice.
Yes.
Toddle did leave one of his gadgets, and it seems to be an explosive device. It kind of like waddles and then kind of makes like a frog sound, and then he's used it once before, and it explodes in a beam of light, and it's an explosion.
Oh,
that does a lot of damage.
I remember this one. Oh, he would never just leave us behind. Okay, well, when we get him, we'll return it.
DM, for clarity, did we ever settle on whether Dutch cast Speak with Animals on himself or me?
You.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask Brenna to track Toddle.
Yes, and then Brenna's gonna do the dog sniffing thing, or wolf sniffing thing.
Meanwhile, has Diggy come back, or is he still around the back of the building?
I'm back. I saw nothing. It was dark and dingy.
And now covered in pee.
It's that kind of party.
I've been hydrating so much from the last weekend.
Diggy, wait, this is where Toddle was before they got taken, and our friend Brenna says that she can track Toddle.
Okay, big question for you.
Answer for you.
I hate when people
Somebody
say
got
that.
taken away by 6 guards?
That was Toddle, probably. Toddle strong.
Okay, we should find your friend. Yes, that sounds... Yep, alrighty.
Okay.
Well then,
And
bloodhound away, my friend.
And Brenna looks over to you, Avaran, and says, Someone else was with Toddle. Looks like someone important. A demon of some kind.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you smell whether... Can you even discern whether the demon was there with Toddle before the guards came, or did the demon come with the guards?
And she actually runs back into the cafe for a second and starts sniffing around. She has to roll pretty high for that. I'm gonna use, well, I still have an inspo from last game. I'm gonna use that for Brenna. Okay. Yeah, she sniffs for a second. It looks like the demon was the one that found him.
Fucking Saphira. I'd bet anything on it.
This demon's tall.
Oh. Well, okay, so am I to assume that Avaran is giving us the deets? Because only you can speak to the wolf. To Brenna.
You know, that's a good point. So is Calamity asking that, or is GW?
GW is, because if you all of a sudden just say Saphira out of the blue, I'm just like, what?
Fair enough. All right. So I'm going to fill them in on what has, been discussed between me and Brenna.
I drop a pellet.
We better hurry. And then she leads the way out of the cafe and then starts leading you
I'm
down
gonna
the trail.
I'm gonna hop on her back.
Okay. And she's sniffing. She's gonna take you through the shopping district. You are gonna pass a few guards, so I have to roll for them real quick.
Should we?
That's a 2.
Should we be stealthing or something?
That's a 4. Wow, you got natural 20.
Is it possible, DM? Because I have 1 luck. Can I use it against you?
Oh, if you can roll a 20 back.
Are you serious? Well, no.
I rolled a natty.
Well, no. I want to use.
This guard's on point.
No. I want to
Wants that promotion.
I want to use my luck against you, so I want you to roll with disadvantage. That was the goal, but you let me know if.
Not with a 20.
Oh, she wants it. She's thirsty. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna roll a d20. Here we go. I'm burning it.
Nope.
That was your natural one, so that's a
Really?
yeah. That was
Literally the
Wow.
opposite.
Literally the
Lord.
opposite.
The wrong kind of luck.
Well,
You just went like, yep, over there.
Willow, stop licking my knees. Stop it. Yeah.
What?
So this guard is going to talk into his own stone, and he's gonna start saying something to somebody.
do we see this by chance?
How close are we?
You're walking right in front of him, so like 10 feet.
What
Oh,
language?
Common. If
Do
you
we
roll
hear what he's saying?
Roll perception.
Okay. Natural 20 on perception.
Oh my god.
Go figure.
19.
The wrong fucking timing.
13.
13.
My ears are
All of
up
those would succeed.
in the radars.
Yeah, he says to somebody, target, what does he say? I don't know. He says something to the effect of,
Eyes on target.
yes, thank you. And he indicates the location.
I want that stone to explode. I'm using firebolt.
On him?
By accident. I want the stone to explode.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go.
Blow a 0.
Okay, that's gonna be a total of 26 to hit.
That hits.
Damn, son.
All right, and so that's gonna be these.
If it's-
Huh?
Nothing.
While he's rolling the damage on it, who do we see around us? Is he the only one?
He's the only guard. The next guard is like 50 feet away. He seems to be, he had like a 5, so he's just looking at all the women walking by. But there's a light crowd of people going into shops.
Okay. So
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, it's going to cause a commotion. Is there an alley near where this guard is?
There's a couple. There's a store. It seems to be another restaurant, and that one's particularly busy because it has a really good veggie dish. But next to that restaurant seems to be an alleyway. So to the right of the guard.
Okay. After Calamity does what he's doing, I'm gonna attack with my new sword as well.
I have my
Okay.
damage.
What's the damage?
I did twin spell this bitch, and I got a total of 43 fire damage.
Oh my god! So you
Wow.
blow half of his jaw off as these bolts both hit. The first one blows off part of his ear, and the second one blows off half of his jaw, and it does knock him prone because he wasn't expecting it.
And I will say this for
Nobody expects that.
for Eric, the way my fire bolts happen, it's not so much I shoot fire, but things just explode. So you just saw this guy's face explode out of nowhere. That's all.
Oh yes.
Diggy's like, what did I get myself into?
Right. I mean, seriously. Like,
And Chanel like does one of these, and Brenna kind of looks over in shock, and people around kind of pause what they're doing. They look over. And Abran, do you attack too?
Yes. With my fancy hand, so I do it with advantage.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's your strong hand.
Right. I'll mix some mashed potatoes with it later.
Oh.
Let's see. So that's a dirty 20.
Damn, that hits.
Ooh, now I get to do all the cool D8s
Oh my
and a
God.
D6.
This guard is
guard's dead already. I mean,
Ha-ha!
he doesn't know it yet.
All right. So that is 6, 12, 14 slashing, and yeah, 14 slashing, 3 fire. Actually, no, excuse me, 14 plus modifiers. So total of 20 slashing. Plus
20?
3 fire.
Okay. Damn. And as you do that, you do the killing blow on this guy. You pretty much split his torso through the middle, break open his rib cage through the armor. And,
Okay.
and then there's two young women with like holding just a shitload of shopping bags, and they both scream. And
Go,
Brenna runs and dashes into that alleyway
Yep.
with Calamity on top.
Yep.
And Chanel grabs Diggy by the arm and runs after her.
And I'm gonna, like, almost in the same motion as slashing him with my other arm, kind of drag him into the alley and try to hide him behind a trash can or something,
Okay.
or in a dumpster, whatever is there.
Roll a strength check, because this guy was huge.
All right. Strength
The
check.
bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Let's see. That's not very good. It's a 7.
It takes you a while. You're just like, Luckily,
I mean,
it's not
he
too
was in
far.
armor, so.
All right.
Oh,
we're,
my lord.
We're in motion. We're leaving the crime scene. We're on a mission.
Right, we're running away going like, what was that? And you use Thaumaturgy, like make a crack of thunder or something in the background. And then
Oh shit! Thanks,
Nice.
Tig. Thank you.
And yeah, so I mean, as far as where to stash the body, there seems to be a wine cellar on the side of the building where the restaurant is. And Brenna indicates to you to throw him in there.
never eating there again.
There we go. And so I just kind of like drag him to the top of the stairs and like kick him down. And
And then Brenna kind of is like staring and then blinks.
I just whisper, Hellraisers, yeah.
and I give Calamity kind of a begrudging like, okay, yeah.
And Chanel's like, okay, we better keep on moving. And she leads the way and with Brenna
Okay.
to
Getting
sniff out the
fucked.
rest of the trail. And they're going through, it looks like they're going through the alleyway kind of side, so I think we're going to kind of weave through. So we're going to cross one of the main streets, but it's going to be far enough behind the guard where, I don't think he'll be able to
Stay
do
close
any
to me,
checks.
everyone. Pass without a trace.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have that too. We got special
Nice.
bracelets or rings or something.
Nice. That is going to help a lot. Less rolls for me to do.
So that gives us a plus 10
Plus
to our
10.
stealth, right?
Yeah.
Good shit. Good shit. Thank you.
Yeah, but don't have to roll it constantly. Like, if you need to roll it, I'll tell you to roll it.
Which, for me at least, that's added to my plus 7, so now I now have a plus 17 in strength. Or
Yes.
stealth.
Oh, I was
Perfect
like,
for a
what?
murderer.
Oh wow.
And so we're gonna or she's gonna keep leading you guys, as you're kind of duck and diving through different alleyways. Anything you want to do on the way? It's gonna take.
So Chanel, how long have you known Diggy?
The key is be quiet.
I'm not shouting it.
I think like how long did you? 10 years?
At least.
Oh,
I'd
and
say longer even.
is it a purely business relationship?
We're polyamorous.
Ah, all right. I'm open to that.
Are you?
Hey, no judgments here. My last girlfriend was a tabaxi, and I opened her eyes to a few things.
Oh,
That's,
really?
That's not all he opened.
This is interesting.
I
And
kind
she's
of
like
look back.
invested. Rip.
Speaking of, where is Citri?
Oh yes. And she's gonna try to speak into her stone and call for her, and there's no answer. I'm worried.
I am too. I wonder if I should go back to the house, to the venue, shall we say.
We might. Maybe I can port and see if I can find her. You think? I could catch up. Just tell me where you are. I can look for her.
And leave me with these two?
had-
Fine, I don't want to live without her either. Fine, go find her.
You've handled worse. And then at that, she's gonna use Misty Step and disappear.
Bamf.
And that conversation was between her and Diggy. I don't think anyone else heard that.
Okay, I won't ask to roll to eavesdrop. I won't ask about it. I'll just let it be.
And at that, we continue on the journey. Brenna is going to pause at a place. It's kind of an opening where it separates the shopping district to the residential district, where all the lights start to die out. You know, there's a little bit less light. There's only some sconces on different buildings and things now, kind of lighting just an easy path. It's pretty quiet. There's a couple of people kind of going into their homes. A lot of them are like duplexes and things like that. And you do see the spire kind of in the background there. It looks like you're closer to the spire entrance, and the entrance seems to be a gate that's just protruding from behind all of these homes. And surrounding it seems to be kind of a garden area, like a small forest garden. I've lost his scent. It stops here.
Well, I thank you for all you've done, Brenna. You brought us to this point, and I take my amulet and I summon Niam.
Sweet. Niam appears, kind of circles about a little bit, and then gently lands on your shoulder.
All right. And with our kind of like mind connect, I tell her that I'd like her to fly over this forest area, looking for Toddle or any sign of their passage.
And she just takes off at that, and she kind of surveys the scene.
When she does so, DM,
Yeah, ooh, nat 20.
you said gate and like a garden and like houses?
Yeah, there's a bunch of homes, and then behind the homes, it's like this big kind of cone area where the gate would be, but in front of the gate is kind of a garden. So a bunch of trees, kind of a very well-kept, different kind of unique blooms and things from all over the world. And with different paths and things, I think for the neighborhood.
The
And
wealthy
then there seems
druids.
to be a gate.
So while Neom is flying and scouting out, I'm gonna turn to Diggy. Diggy, do you know this area? Do you know what this gate is kind of?
I assume I should roll a history.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I rolled terribly 10.
A 10? You know a little bit. You know
Yeah.
that the gate was built, the gate and the spire is older than this town. This town was built by cultists and mobsters of that caliber. But as far as the gate itself, You know that there's like one main entrance. You have rumors of side entrance and tunnels, but you don't know where they are.
Yeah, not enough, but these people are so stuffy. It's boring.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's see how boring they really are. If Tuttle's around here at all.
Niam communicates with you telepathically, Avran, that she's found the main entrance, and she's also found 2 side entrances. And no guards are there. There's only 2 main guards at the main gate, but all the guards are, you assume, are like throughout the town looking for you.
We're fighting demons.
All right. Well, I'm going to communicate to the group then. All right. So Niam has scanned ahead. I feel our best bet is going to be one of the side entrances. It looks to be unguarded.
Okay. But before we go, let me just and Calamity's just kind of like starts looking at the ground. I want to know, because I know this is where Tuttle sent Fates for Brenna. I want to see if I can see any like footprints or like struggle marks.
Roll investigation.
Investigation, here we go. I am going to go ahead and use my luck. And fuck it, I'm going to use the inspiration too. So that's going to be a total of 23 investigation.
Damn. Okay. Well, hard to say because there's still a lot of foot traffic here. So as far as deciphering what is what, I don't think you would find anything.
All right, I'm just going to follow the boys. And that's it for me.
Wait.
All right.
Is that your friend Tuttle?
Welcome, Mackenzie.
Hi, gamers.
Yo.
We're actually going to pan the rest of the story to Toddle here.
Yay!
You fucking ready, bitch?
I'm ready. I've been listening to most of the stream tonight, so we should be good.
Okay, Toddle, you are in the dark, blindfolded.
Mm-hmm.
Your ankles and your wrists are bound to a chair. You're sitting upright in this chair. The chair is comfortable. It seems to be plushy, made of leather. The room that you're in, go ahead and roll perception check, please.
Ooh. Nice. First dice I get. Roll a 20, just flat 20.
Yep.
Oh, you said or perception.
Perception check, please.
Got it. Okay. 14 plus 20.
Okay.
20. Dirty 20.
Nice. And you recollect yourself. It looks like you lost consciousness. The last thing that you remember is being kind of, well, stunned. All you saw is white, but you can still kind of feel around you. It looks like you were taken up pretty easily by 2 guards, and then you felt a hit on the back of your neck, and you were knocked up unconscious. You do feel still the pain on the back of your neck. You took 10 points of bludgeoning damage for that. And you're sitting in the chair now. It looks like you're in a room. It's not a particularly large room, but it seems to be full of people. You can hear, with a 20, I guess, you can hear what seems to be 5 large guards clad in armor, kind of talking amongst themselves in 2 different languages. You do sense a dark presence kind of standing above you, kind of looking down at you with arms crossed. You notice you're not wearing your cloak. You don't have anything on you. Your communication stone is no longer in your ear.
Damn. Okay, well, are the guards present? Like, I can speak to them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, what? Hello? I'm awake. Can you untie me? I was not doing anything wrong.
And use the movement, the clashing of armor as it's moving, the speaking to each other pauses, and there's silence. And you feel two dark hands lift up your blindfold, and you can see the room. It looks like you're in like a den area. There's a big fireplace, like extravagant fireplace in front of you, and you're facing that. And otherwise it's a wall, and there's different tapestries and things. Seems to be displaying different battles, like demons versus Azamar in one. And then just looks like a demon guard, kind of just poised with a giant greatsword and black armor on the other tapestry.
Okay.
And you hear a familiar voice, and it's Saphira.
Oh no.
Hi, Toddle.
Oh no, not... What?
It's been a while.
God dang it. I thought you died.
And you feel Saphira's hands kind of both grip your shoulders, and they squeeze it to a point it's really uncomfortable. She leans down, so her face is right next to your ear, and she squeezes harder. You take 1 point of piercing damage.
Damn. Okay.
You think I could die?
I mean, I saw you die, but I mean, you know, I wasn't trying to kill you. It was team members that were sus of you. I was the one trying to... And he's just gonna be trying to talk his way out of this.
And Saphira totally interrupts you and speaks over you.
Okay.
You know who died?
Uh-oh.
Everyone you've ever loved. And Saphira's gonna not scry, but like you're gonna have images flashing in your head of that curse that was cast on you back then.
Yeah.
And you see everybody died, how they died. Very Final Destination shit.
Yeah.
But all of them fall to the ground with like dark, dark matter coming from the tear ducts of their eyes and mouth, just like Snowball, and just like the other Tabaxi you were with. And it goes back even 100 years. The Furball was still alive, but was an old man, and he was still at the bar. And you see him topple over. You see everyone in town, the town where you found and fought that werewolf. Everyone in town falls over and dies. And you just watch all of this happen before your eyes, and your eyes turn white as you're seeing all of these scenes play in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And Saphira kind of just pulls her lips into just a tight grin with her double fangs on each side. And the death isn't gonna stop there. You have no idea how many years I've looked for you.
Well, I mean, as shameful as all of these deaths were, I can just go back and resurrect them, because I know exactly where to go. And he's gonna be kind of like snooty about it.
And at that, Saphira is going to pull her arm back behind the chair, and her arm's gonna form. It's gonna be like a dark mist that forms kind of a long, like, just kind of hard, like, calloused barb. And she's gonna slowly sink it from the back of the chair through your left shoulder, very slowly. And you're gonna take...
Yeah.
You drinking her milkshake?
9 points of stabbing piercing damage.
Okay, yeah. Stabby.
And she's gonna hold it there for a second.
Great!
And she's
That's
like...
tender.
Yep. She's gonna sit there. And as that happens, you're gonna hear someone be pulled in from behind you. It looks like 2 guards are pulling in another woman. And you haven't met her, but it's, for the rest of the team, it's Citri. And she has pretty short hair, kind of in, kind of up and like with different jewels and things inlaid in her hair. She's wearing a really beautiful, like, short dress with heels. She seems to be elven. And she's crying. quietly, but she
I'm sorry, DM, but it's fucking described as smoke show.
she is a smoke show. And they pull up another chair next to you, Toddle. Saphira's barb still in your shoulder. And they sit Citri down and they start to blindfold her and tie her up as well.
Wait, what did that? Just fuck with me. Do you gotta fuck with that person? You just, they didn't do anything. Just, that's tender.
And she holds she holds the barb there. Where are the rest of your friends? Tell me. Tell me or this woman dies.
You really think I know? I split off from them. I went to the library of my own volition.
And she's gonna try to see if you are lying or not. She's gonna inside check. And unfortunately, she knows you're telling the truth. She removes the barb from your shoulder. And she stands up. Fine then. And she walks in front of you, and Saphira looks just as she did before. Only this time, the same, you know how the big bad, when he arrived, he had kind of, it almost looked like a black ash that seemed to be pulled up by, like, as if gravity, it was ash falling, but gravity was pulling it upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Now she has that same feature. And she just looks more badass than before. Her eyes are a lot more red than before. And she stands in front of Citri, and she slowly sinks the barb into Citri's shoulder.
No, don't do that. Wait, over here. And he's gonna be trying to do anything to distract and or get attention of Saphira. I know things. I know pillars. I destroyed some. Come here. It's me you want, not that person.
And as soon as you said destroy pillars, Citri, even though she's crying in pain, she pauses. And she tries to look over where she can't see you, but she's trying to look over where the voice is. And she is curious about it. And Saphira releases her. What can you tell me?
Wait, me?
Yes, you. What pillars?
All of them? Okay, question.
Yes.
Would Coddle know about where the other pillars are at this point? Like, has he done enough? Like, I don't remember if he would know where all they are, where all their locations are.
You actually don't know. Avaran did, well, we'll get to Avaran's story on a side quest later. But the only one you know of at the moment, is the one in hell. Yeah.
Okay. Then I have to. Did you know there was one in a mountain? There was a mountain one, and there was one under the sea, and I'm just gonna be like
saying shit,
trying to like do anything to get Saphira's attention on me and not the other person, and be like, and then the other person I'll message them while I'm talking and be like, get the fuck out of here! This person will kill you immediately. Leave if you don't want.
Oh, are you casting the message spell?
Yes. Can I do that?
Yes. And everyone, you are going to hear this except Diggy, because Toddle has to met Diggy. But Calamity and Avaran, you're going to hear this message. And what do you say?
So I was sending it to you said Citri. I send it to them to say,
to Citri, okay.
I know this person, or excuse me, I know this demon. She will kill you. She is fucking terrifying. Get the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out.
And Citri kind of like looks around for a bit as she's thinking. And she is going to cast, oh shit. Oh, I always wanted to do this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
This just in.
As darkness falls.
Yeah,
on
like
Anne.
what? I always wanted to do this, and all of a sudden she goes dark. Like what?
Hold on a second.
Hey, that's my thing.
I have to know what to roll. I think it's just instantaneous with her.
Oh.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, she is going to suddenly, her whole body is going to start to expand. And she's going to grow fur starting from her fingertips and her nails, which are very pretty decorated into gold to match Diggy's suit. But they turn into giant gold claws. And she starts to thicken, and she breaks the chair beneath her, and she turns into an owlbear. And at that, we're gonna end tonight's show.
Yay!
Wow.
Yay!
Go
First,
Citry.
is this the first Owlbear of the campaign?
It is the first owlbear.
Oh!
Yes, and
Exciting.
the secret is Citry is a fucking druid.
Wow.
I knew it!
No, you didn't. No one knew it. No one
My
knew it.
favorite ladies of all time. I love them.
Yes.
Yes.
Hell
I
yeah.
love CNC Music Factory.
So, we do have one giveaway for an extra large t-shirt, besides the team, and Eric, I got you one too. So everyone in chat, go ahead, exclamation giveaway, and I will roll for who wins, if you're interested in the shirt. If not, then that's fine.
Make your voices heard.
Good
That was a
luck.
fun game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you guys went weapon shopping without me? I was.
We didn't have a choice. It had
We're
to
on our way
happen.
to
It had
save
to happen.
you.
That's true. It had to happen, but I'm definitely like, if we can go back to that town, I am going to take advantage. That's like the one thing I didn't do because I was like, there is weapons and armor that all of us need for this upcoming battle, so I'm glad you guys are getting your stuff in.
Yeah. And it looks like no one has entered the giveaway, so we will save the giveaway for next time.
There you go.
Well, you guys think of a rating message, and I'll look for someone to send the party to.
Wait. Oh my god, what's our
Man,
message?
it's a small soiree right now, but whatever.
A small story. No,
What was the name
of?
of the girl that worked at Loot Center?
Oh,
Yeah.
Gertrude.
Wow.
What can I turn into?
Reception Studio, Tokyo Party Show.
There
One
was
star
a.
review.
I have found who we will be going to.
Go on there, bro.
What, besides the weapon shop, you guys, what were you guys doing at the beginning? Oh yeah, the big explosion.
Yeah.
Well, we had already ported over to a house, and then it got searched by guards, and they had to hide.
Yeah.
And I had to.
That's right. Yeah,
Be
you
a
should.
little bitch, and then they went
Yeah.
okay, and then.
Body found in wine cellar.
Oh, I remember because everyone went in the closet.
You know what? I love that actually.
Yeah.
Caution tape. This
Something-
just in, body found at wine cellar.
Oh man.
Murder in hot pursuit.
Who's typing it for us?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I was like,
just making
Chris.
sure.
Chris has gotten real good at it. I'll leave it to Chris.
Right. We are going to be rating a friend of ours who I will be going to Gen Con with.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay! Hell yeah!
Yay!
Hell yeah, beach! Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
That
When's
was
Gen Con?
fun, guys, huh?
When's Gen Con?
It is from
Oh, soon. It's very
August
soon.
1st through the
Next
through the
week.
4th. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
It's coming up, coming up,
Okay,
coming up.
Exciting. Exciting.
Was it Professor Plum in the wine cellar?
Exactly.
I love you, Gravy.
Ooh, good one, Chris.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Everyone copy that message so that when we get to our friend, we will be filling his chat with this.
Sweet!
We're going to be going to Quincy's Tavern.
Yay!
Alright. Thank you so much, you guys. We'll see
Thank
you
you.
later.
Goodbye,
next time.
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Boop, 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 boop.
See you next week.
Meow, 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 meow.